Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rosita Nurmayani. I am an English student education in State Islamic Institute of Tulungagung, and my class is in TPI 6B. Here, I will share about the use of PowerPoint to maximize English language teaching, or we often call it ELT. Moreover, I will also share you about the example of teaching English by using PowerPoint. Okay, without any further ado, let's join my video. In this slide, there is the definition of PowerPoint and ELT. For PowerPoint, I think many people are familiar with this feature. We usually use it to do our assignment in the school, campus, or workplace. The definition of PowerPoint is a presentation program that developed by Microsoft. It makes us easier to design our idea and do a presentation. While English language teaching or ELT is an activity of teaching English to non-native speakers. The goal of ELT is to improve students' skills in speaking English so that they are able to use and communicate in English fluently. Then in this slide, we have the use of PowerPoint in ELT. The use of PowerPoint in teaching ELT can bring various benefits. The benefits are for students and also for teachers. To know the various benefits, let's go to the next slide. Here, there are 4 benefits of PowerPoint to students. The first one, students can get various forms of visual organized information. It means by ELT, students can accept various information that has been arranged well, so students can understand the material. The second one, PowerPoint can self-display effectively and appropriate written material. It means PowerPoint can serve appropriate information or material because PowerPoint makes teacher easier to design the point of the information or material and with a good preparation. The third one, PowerPoint can help students to understand the main concept of teaching. And the last, PowerPoint can help students to understand the material and increase their achievement. The both of the points mean PowerPoint has some features to make presentation look and material that are suitable, so students can imagine and understand what the teacher explained. Finally, the students can get a good achievement. And in this slide, we have the benefits of PowerPoint to teachers. In point A, PowerPoint helps to create activity sheets and assessment tools easier. It is true because with PowerPoint, teachers don't need to create activity sheets and assessment tools on Blackboard and must be written by BoardMaker or using another way that takes too long time. In point B, PowerPoint helps to create teaching materials with less mistakes. It is because with PowerPoint, teachers can re-examine the material framework that has been made. And if there are some mistakes, the mistakes can be corrected easily. Then in point C, PowerPoint helps to create any interesting graphic. It can be because PowerPoint serves any interesting graphic that can be chosen according to the teacher's desire and materials that will be made. In the last point, in point D, teacher can prepare material before the class so that the material will be good. If before the class the teacher has prepared the material, the teachers will be easier because in the class he or she can focus to explain the material only. Next, we move to how to maximize PowerPoint in ELT. There are 4 tips here that must be done. Tips 1. Use clear framework. Make sure both information or material that you will make in PowerPoint, so that your PowerPoint will be understandable. Tips 2. Don't write too many sentences on the slide because what you make is PowerPoint, not power sentence. Tip 3. Use interesting PowerPoint template. It will make you easier to make an interesting PowerPoint without take too long time. And the last step 4, make sure that the writing fonts on your PowerPoint are readable, so that the audience can understand what you explain and they can understand what your point. To increase your understanding, I give you the example of teaching by using PowerPoint in the next slides. So, stay tuned of my video. Asking and giving suggestion. It is the material that will I explain to you. This is the material for students in 11th grade. So, what is asking and giving suggestion? The answer is in the next slide. Asking and giving suggestion is an expression that used to ask and answer a suggestion, advice, or idea for consideration. Suggestion is not compulsion, so we can choose to agree or disagree the suggestion. Then in this slide, there are expressions of asking and giving suggestion. Asking suggestion is used when you ask someone about his or her opinion about something. To do that, you can use the following expression. What should I do? Can you tell me what I should do? Do you have any idea? Do you have any advice for me? What do you recommend? Will you give me some advice about blah blah blah? The dots can you fill by something that you want us. While in the right side, there is giving suggestion expression. Giving suggestion is used when you want to give your suggestion to someone. To give your suggestion, you can use the following expression. You should, you need to, you had better, I advise you to, I recommend you to. The dots can filled by your opinion. The example is in point 1. You should take care of yourself. In this slide, there are agreeing and disagreeing suggestions. I have said before that suggestion is not compulsion. So, we can choose to agree or disagree a suggestion. On the left side, there is agreeing suggestion expression that can you use to express that you agree with someone's suggestion. The expressions are, I agree with you. I think you are right. I think so. That's a good idea. That sounds great. Thanks. I will try your advice. While in the right side, there is disagreeing that can you use to express that you disagree with someone's suggestion. The expressions are, no, I don't think so. I disagree with you. That's not a good idea. I understand your point, but I think blah blah blah. The dots can be filled by something that you disagree. The example is, I understand your point, but I think it's not appropriate with the reality. And then, let's go to the next slide. Well, here, there is an example of conversation by using expression of asking and giving suggestion. Here, there are 3 expressions of asking and giving suggestion. Can you find them? Okay, let me show them to you. The sentence of, do you have any advice? Is expression of asking suggestion. Then, the sentence of, I think you should ask dispensation to the school is expression of giving suggestion. And the next in the below, there is sentence of, it is a good idea. Do you know what is the expression about? This is expression of agreeing suggestion. Then, let's go to the next slide. Here, I will give you an assignment to make a conversation video about asking and giving suggestion at least 4 minutes. Do it in pairs and good luck. Submit it in the next meeting. In this slide, I add my references to make my video. Thank you for watching, audience. I'm so happy that you can watch my video until the end. I hope my video brings some benefits to us. And I'm so sorry if there are any mistakes in this video. Goodbye and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.